Hey everyone, welcome to Vlogtober Day 3. So, I don't think I've actually even mentioned this in any of my other videos, but my wonderful boyfriend James got me a Kindle Fire for our half-year / birthday gift. So I thought I would just go through really quickly of like what books I have and what applications I have for my Kindle Fire. So, if you would like to know what is on my Kindle Fire, stay tuned. I'm going to apologize if the lighting or anything else goes kind of wonky with this, but this is my Kindle Fire. And as you can see, I have just a couple of things on my main carousel here. I have the newest edition of Cosmopolitan magazine. I love that magazine, so I have their like little monthly subscription. It's a lot cheaper than just going and buying it at the store. And then I also have, of course, Bobbi Brown's makeup manual. I've been off and on reading this, getting some tips and stuff, because no matter how many years you've done makeup or anything like that, it never hurts to learn more. I am always constantly learning when it comes to that. So that's just the first couple of things I have on my main carousel. Obviously, with the Fire, I can go online wirelessly as well, so I can check my Facebook or I can check, my Twitter, whatever, and from here if I need to, which is awesome. Alright, so on to actual books that I have. It automatically comes with the dictionary, which is kind of awesome. The Kindle store also has a lot of free books, so I take full advantage of that. So I have the complete Little Women series. Little Women was like the first big thick book that I ever read when I was little, and I absolutely loved it. When I went and got, it was one of the free books for Kindle, and then I happened to go back to get Little Men because I was like, I never really did read that, and I found that Little Women was actually part 1 of a volume of 2. So I ended up paying like $1 and I got the complete series. That's Little Women, The Good Wives, Little Men, and Joe's Boys. So I have that. I have Pride and Prejudice. I have the Watchers trilogy, Awakening. It's like a first book of a trilogy. I haven't read that yet. I have all 3 of the Hunger Game books. I know if you guys follow my review channel, I hated that book, Hunger Games, when I first started to read it. But I'm going to have to go back and redo a review on that for you guys, because I went and saw the movie, and I guess because I had the characters in my mind from the movie, it was a lot easier to get through that series. So I have actually read all 3 books of the Hunger Game trilogy. I have the first books of The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, Victoria Gardella Vampire Slayer. It's kind of a earlier kind of Buffy, like 1800s kind of Buffy type book, I believe. I haven't gotten yet to read that. I have Ascent of Evil, which is the first book in a vampire trilogy. Do you guys notice a theme here? That the guy that wrote it, Michael Goldcraft, he actually is from my hometown. So I happened to see it and I've got that. I need to start reading that. I have Grimm's Fairy Tales just because it was free. I have the last 2 of the Charlene Harris Sookie Stackhouse books because I love that series. I have Wicked and Curse, which is part of a witch, I think it's 5 books that I haven't gotten into yet. Les Miserables, and as embarrassing as this is, 50 Shades of Grey trilogy. Yeah, I actually like those books. I know some people didn't like them, some people loved them. I was one of the ones that loved them. Let's see, I have Fairy Tales Every Child Should Know. And then one I just picked up, which was one of the free ones, Fire, Burn, and Cauldron Bubble. I read like a little snippet of it online on Amazon.com, and it actually was sounding pretty good. So I got that as one of the free books. And let's see. And then I have Dracula and The Picture of Dorian Gray. And then I also have my Loves book because I finally convinced him to put it out for Kindle and electronic reader type things. So I also have that. So that's all of my books so far. And the apps, I have a lot of apps too. I have Uno, I have the Ghost Radar. If you don't know about Ghost Radar, I will link an annotation to James and I's video about Ghost Radar. They also made it for the Kindle, so I have that on my Kindle as well. Let's see, I have Angry Birds and Angry Birds in Space. I don't know if you guys have played Angry Birds in Space, but holy mess, that thing is so hard and so confusing. I have a thing called 100 Floors where it's like an elevator and you have to do certain things to make the elevator open. And I also have the guide to that because some of it you're just like, what? And I have one called Brain Teaser. I have Draw Something. I have Roller Light, which is like a skee ball type game. I have Checkers. I have Word Search. I have Solitaire. And I think that's it for the apps. So yeah, that's what's on my Kindle Fire. Leave comments and video responses below. Let me know what you guys have on your Kindle Fire, what apps I should be looking out for, or what books out there that you really enjoyed that I may want to get for my Fire so I can read late at night. So that wraps up Vlogtober Day 3. Love you guys. Bye.